kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fights through a tackle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Trying to find some room. It's Finley.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quick completion to the tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Physical run earns the first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Using his legs, it's Finley. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Or it's snapped to the back. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
1st and 10 play coming up. There's the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they pick up the first on the ground. Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. first drive of the game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This should be the last play of the quarter. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Ohio State. Number 9.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter.
Ohio State 7, Kentucky 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Gives it to the back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll feed the back again. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Crucial 3rd down play coming up.
Come on, set.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, that's modern college football for you right there. Fourth and short, in field goal range, you got to kick it, right? Nope. I mean, not many would have faulted them for kicking it and getting the 3 points, but now they've set up a goal to go and are pushing for 6.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Ohio State. Number 8, with the grab and the score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score. Ohio State.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Kentucky 7.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Kentucky Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They look to throw it here on second down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The throw complete to the running back underneath. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and the vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Crossing the 40. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what...
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Handoff to the left. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddling. They've got to hurry. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The back's got it. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He breaks free. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this 3rd quarter. Just didn't pan out. But I think you got to respect them for trying, Bill. I like that call.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Powering through. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Kentucky. That puts him on top in the second half.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. On the run, it's Finley. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick throw to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Kentucky. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra points splits the uprights. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone.
First and 10.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Kentucky 42.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
16, set to kick this one away.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down.
Down at the 15. And your Kentucky Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
The Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Ball handed off. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Wildcats. No chance to catch it.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Kentucky. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. When receivers are running good routes, he has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
At the 18-yard line. Brings up second down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. Second down play here. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding?
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Makes a quick grab.
The pass on first down. Caught by the back. Plays north out of bounds at the 21. Second down.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the gun now on third down. Look at the protection there. Lots of time. Delivers over the middle now. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Ohio State, number 86, with the catch and score.
And they'll set up with a PAT.
On for the extra point.
It's blocked. Still a live ball here.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. And now the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They'll run it here. Gain moves it to the 24. It's a fresh set of downs. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Breaks free. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down.
Second down coming up.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense able to stop him. He's fourth down now.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Escapes the sack. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Buckeyes. It was a foot race, and he won it. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That makes the score.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get